Thank you, Michael. I just want to know what, because I've had this states where I was able to watch the thoughts and everything and body and not know that, I mean, know that it's not me and I'm the consciousness. But there are times, like you said, I'm caught up in thoughts like so much, or the manolaya or whatever. So at that point, it frustrates me and I don't know how to come back to the being when there is so much disturbance. That I'm knowing that I got startled, and I don't know how to come back to being.
Okay, firstly, about watching thoughts or whatever, that is not a practice taught by Bhagavan. So long as we are watching thoughts, as someone asked earlier, it is not the practice that Bhagavan taught us is not one involving subject and object. If you're attending to thoughts, thoughts are the object, and you who are attending to them or watching them are the subject. So you've got a duality there. That is not the practice Bhagavan taught us. Bhagavan said, however many thoughts arise, so what? As and when each thought arises, if one vigilantly investigates to whom does it rise, it will be clear to me. So the point is, whatever thoughts appear, we shouldn't be concerned about thoughts. Let thoughts appear or not appear. It's no concern of ours. But if they appear, to whom do they appear? They appear only to me. So let me attend to myself. So the aim in Bhagavan's, the practice Bhagavan has taught us is not attending to, is not watching thoughts. This is another place, because earlier someone had referred to Nisargadatta. Nisargadatta, like many other people, sometimes refers to watching thoughts. Seems to recommend watching thoughts. That is not what Bhagavan taught at all.
Sorry to interrupt. So when I'm in myself only, I can observe everything, right? I can observe the thoughts and everything.
No, you're observing. Even now, you're observing everything. It's only when we rise as ego that we are observing things. When you're in yourself, as you are in sleep, are you observing anything?
No.
So it's when you're observing anything, as Bhagavan says in verse 4 of Ulladu, if oneself is a form, the world and God will be likewise. If oneself is not a form, who can see their forms and how? What does he mean here by form? Form means anything that is distinguishable from any other thing. So he's not just talking about physical forms. He's talking about thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything. All phenomena are forms. Only when we identify ourselves as a form, as I am this body, are we aware of other things. That is why in waking and dream, we're aware of ourselves as I am this body, and consequently, we're aware of so many other things. In sleep, we are not aware of anything other, we are not aware of ourselves as a body, and consequently, we're not aware of anything other than ourselves. So that is the state of being in ourselves. In the state in which we are being in ourselves, that means being as we are not aware of anything other than ourselves. That's what I was referring to earlier when I was talking about verse 25 of Ulladu, where Bhagavan summarized his teaching very, very beautifully there. That is, the nature of ego is to always be grasping form. Without grasping form, ego cannot rise, cannot stand, and cannot flourish. So all thoughts, all feelings, all phenomena, whatever you can observe are all forms. What we are to observe is not any object, any form, any phenomenon. We are to observe only the observer. Witness only the witness.